Coming to you live from the Last Mango Theater at Latitude Margaritaville, Hilton Head. It's your host and Ambassador of Fun, Ramona Ward, and this is Latitude Margaritaville Island Time. Last episode, we gave you a look at some pretty fun clubs and interest groups that we have here at Latitude Margaritaville. This week, we'll teach you all about the lifelong learning opportunities we offer to our residents. Because even though we're growing older, doesn't mean we have to stop learning. Here's a peek at some of our activities and events that kept our homeowners busy. H2O Disco Pool Party at Daytona. Pumpkin Dot Painting Class. Burn and Learn Fitness Class. Labor Day festivities at all three of our locations. Non-stop pool parties, music, and special food and drink specials. 4th Annual Synchronized Swim and Aqua Dance Competition. That's a riot. And now over to our neighbors celebrating the Labor Day festivities.
It's a beautiful day, and we're here to see the synchronized swimming at 5 o'clock. It'll be great.
We're doing synchronized swimming in the pool today. We've got 3 teams. We've been doing this for 4 years, and we hope we win this year. But we're going to be doing a bunch of James Bond songs today. License to Thrill.
We'll be right back after this break.
Margaritaville, it's not just a state of mind. Now it's a place to live. Introducing Latitude Margaritaville. New homes in 55 and better communities where you can live the Margaritaville lifestyle every day. Find your new home at latitudemargaritaville.com.
Here's a glimpse of some of the upcoming events. National Cheeseburger Day, yes please. May River Discovery Cruise. Paint Your Own Bestie Extravaganza. Another hit, Savannah Bananas baseball game. This is a really great episode, you guys. I'm excited about this. This is an old-time connection. We just reconnected again after a little bit of an absence. I'm with Andrea Cicino, and she is with Ollie, the director of Ollie, and we're going to talk about why lifelong learning. Why do I want to continue to learn? I'm done. I put my school books away, but you know what? There's still something to learn.
Absolutely, Mona. So we do our best learning when we are over 50. You know, if you think about it, when you're in school, it's sit and get. You're sitting there, you're just getting the information. You don't have critical thinking skills. You don't have lifelong learning or lifelong experience behind you, right? So as we age, we actually think about these things with a much broader lens, and we want to go deeper. So what we do in Ollie is, and this is what we say, we connect you to this community at this point in your life. Your body is not the same as it was 20 years ago. I'm sorry, Mona. It's true.
It's true.
Right? So what we do
that's
is
not a bad thing sometimes.
Yeah. But what we do in Ollie is we have classes and programs that talk about aging, hearing, or
memory,
or skin. Like, why is my skin doing that? Or why can't I stretch as far as I used to do? Or why can I not do this? Or what can I do better than what I used to do? So we have classes on aging, and they're really exciting. They're not stuffy classes. They're dynamic classes.
Okay. Oh, I like that term, dynamic.
Right? They are dynamic, but yet, listen, your residents here at Margaritaville are extremely dynamic.
Yeah.
So that's why this program will resonate with them. So we connect somebody to their sense of self today, and that's the other thing. Their careers often are in the background, or maybe they're working part-time or volunteering now. So they're at a different phase of their life, and it's getting to understand this phase of life. Maybe one of you is retired and the other one isn't. Well, what's that like? What can I learn about this situation? How do I have the best relationship today? So we have classes like that, but then we have classes about, well, what is that tree, and why does that tree grow in South Carolina, and what should I be aware of? And so we have garden classes.
Well, those
and
are
history.
some of the most popular classes I remember that our residents really gravitate to. If you're from Ohio, you don't know the Low Country. If you're from any area in the country is different than the Low Country, and getting you acclimated to what we have in our backyard is Fantastic. And you guys are right down the street.
Exactly. We're not even 3 miles.
Right.
So it's super easy to take 1 class, 4 classes.
And how does that
Some
work?
people take 30 classes. Some people take
Overachievers.
40 classes.
Overachievers.
It's just that they get so hooked on, because they're short, right?
Yeah.
They're an hour and a half. They might be 1 time, or an hour and a half, 2 or 3 times. Some of our naturalists do a series of
Jill Moore.
classes. Jill Moore does a series of classes. So if somebody wants to get involved, they can do numerous things. They can go to the uscb.edu website, and we have our own website for OLLI, and they can access all the information, or they can get the phone number and call us. Or, they can actually come on over and walk
we can just walk the campus.
Right? They can just walk the campus. And there's so much going on. And we tell people, listen, Margaritaville is a fantastic place to live.
Thank you for that.
And get outside the gate and learn about your community, because it'll enrich your life, and it'll make your experience that much better behind the gate.
Well, you made a really good point, too, that we're much better learners because we don't have the pressure of a grade, moving on to the next segment of our career or our college or whatever it might be. But we also don't just do this here locally. We also do OLLI in our other 2 properties. We talked about having it at Watersound, and it's also in Daytona. And we talked about possibly doing a connection of all 3, and maybe something that looks like a Zoom or whatever. But you don't have to leave here to go to class. I can sit in my living room with a beer in my hand if I want to.
You can take a class via Zoom. You can also take a class like Netflix, where we've got an OLLI digital library of previous programs. So there's one in there about glucose. And so you get to watch it at your own time. It could be midnight. It could be 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It could be 6 o'clock in the morning. And take your time, because maybe you listen to it and you're like, let me rewind. I really want to get into this stuff. So you can be in person. You can take it live on Zoom, synchronously on Zoom, or digital library.
I'm looking at all these different. And so how does this work? Do I sign up for a term? Do I sign up for a class? How does that work?
You become a member first. So the Osher Foundation mandates that you become a member, and that's $45 a year.
Oh my.
A year.
Okay.
And that makes you part of the OLLI network, and it is a national network. And then you can decide, do I want to take 1 class? 1 class will be $15. Do I want to take 2 classes, 3 classes? And then you get to a certain point. Some people get in the guide. There's 130 programs in the fall alone. Wow. Somebody will get in there and say, my gosh, I want to take 22 classes. We don't want to charge you 22 times 15. We really don't.
Okay.
So we're going to give you an unlimited term fee of $125. That gives you everything. Everything.
So it's an all I can eat. It is a buffet.
It's all you can eat. It's like an all you can eat buffet for your brain.
I'm excited. I don't think I've ever said that in my lifetime. I'm excited to go back to school. I'm really excited that I got to see you again. This is wonderful.
This is wonderful.
This is bringing it back full circle.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks so much for doing this.
No, thank you.
And I look forward to connecting with you on the other 2 programs, and we'll do it. One big one.
All right.
Thanks for joining us, you guys. And I hope you learned something from today's episode. We'll see you again.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Latitude Margaritaville Island Time. Now let me get back to the seminar, and I'll catch you next week. See you then.